Alright, I'm giving you a little teaser. It's smashy time, but this time I'm doing some neon colors. I can't show a whole lot. You're just gonna have to wait and find out. Howdy, y'all. Okay, we haven't done one of these in a while. Gotta do one. It's smashy time. Okay, I've lost my mind now. These are actually a really fun way to do some paintings, let loose on some colors. If you're ever nervous about combining colors together, this is kind of a fun way to do it. And second layers, doing it in the same technique, can really make the painting come alive. So you just use, sometimes you can use about the same amount of colors. Sometimes you can use just a little bit of another color just to bring it up. I'm gonna pick this up. Leaning over is not my friend today. All right, apparently I put on the bare minimum. Got the last video I did, I put on way too much. Boy, it's either too much or too little. Huh. All right. So usually I put on a coat of resin just to give it the color somewhere to move. And they seem to behave a lot better if I do that versus not doing that. All right, so I'm using Stone Coat Countertops Resin, which gives me a long working time, and I've already done some other projects too. So I think I'm on maybe an hour 30 right now, as far as the resin in the container and stuff. So what I do is, or lately what I've been doing is I've been doing identical puddle pours on each one, and I start with some type of color that has at least a little bit of the Stone Coat base tint to it, so that way I can get the cells interacting. And then you always put your color over the base tint for the cells to work. But since I'm putting two boards together, what I do is I put the base tint close to the board on both of them, and that way I have a guarantee of that working, or at least somewhat of a guarantee. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna put my puddle pour closer to the spine this time. You don't have to do that. You just do whatever you want. It's your little painting. And these little canvases are like 6 by 6, so they're a fun little size too. All right, so I was watching Erica the other day, and that was yesterday, and she used some neon colors, and I have a soft spot for neon colors. So I've got two neons with me, not this one right here. This is a combination of both, of two different reds. But let's see, you know what? I might put, there's a little bit of an interference color in there, so just a little bit. Why not, right? I have a soft spot for brights. That's just me. So what I want to do is, I think I want to put yellow in between. And the reason for that is, so that way it's a nice accent, not necessarily, a little bit more, not necessarily the dominant color. And then the next color I've got is a hot pink combo. Now I'll have a picture at the end of this that'll have the colors I used. And these colors here, almost all of them except for the hot pink, are a combination of a couple different colors. Like this one is the Florescent pink from Just Resin, and then I've got interference color from Black Diamond called Liquid Fire. And then the red is Color Obsession Cherry mixed in with the Resin Arte Queen Stiletto. So you never know what's gonna happen. Okay, let me hit these with heat just a little bit. All right, that little speck there is just bugging me. I don't know what it is. Off. Oh, it went off and then I put it right back on. Clear, get in there. Okay. So I'm gonna bring this over, put it down on top quickly. Give it a little smush and you'll see it kind of come down off the sides. And I give it a smush and a little bit of a twist. That way I have a good bond, or good contact, I should say. And then I'm gonna try and open it up this way, so that way there's a definite, like the colors are, they call them bookends when your design matches like this. So the piece will come open like that. So you get, say, like little pinkies on the outside, you know, that kind of stuff, and you'll have most of your color in the middle. So that's basically the effect. So it's kind of like creating a butterfly thing. So I'm wondering if I need to go, well, the cool thing is if it doesn't work out, smush them back together. I think I'm thinking too much is my problem. All right, there is a bit of a section that I recommend. Use a fingernail in there. All right, so I got a big bullseye. Yeah. Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? All right. I'm going to do something different. Haha. Okay. A little bit of white. A little bit of white. And I've got some gold already mixed up. Just a hint. This is something different I haven't done before. Changing my plan just a little bit. I'm gonna put a little blob of yellow on either side here. I'm gonna re-smash them. And put a little pressure, give it a wiggle. This time, I'm gonna rotate it around. It's just easier for me to grab and go this way. So that's why I'm doing it. All right. Bite that bullet. Okay, don't bite the bullet. Let's try again. There we go. Okay. Get the cup under that a little bit better. So what we do have here, which you probably can't see, is there's some faint lines coming out. That looks a lot more interesting. So if I rotate this around, that's kind of interesting too. All right, let me give it a little heat and see what happens as far as cells. And these are big, big, big on surprises. All right, I'm looking for some thin spots. I see a little bit right there. I'll just drizzle a little clear on that spot. Sometimes when you pry them open, you might get a little spot there that doesn't have resin on it. Might be somewhere you gripped, might be just things shifting around. That looks kind of cool. I'm happy with that. All right, let me take these gloves off, and actually, I'm lying. I'm gonna move these to my drying board. Especially since I already have my icky gooey gloves on. Okay, now I'm taking my gloves off. All right, here we go. All right, bring you in for a close-up. So the boards are pre-gessoed, so they have their own white color on there. So the white of the white paste and the stone coat will create another type of white. So basically the background's like a little bit of an off-white. And that looks really interesting, the blends right in here. I might hit it with another torch real quickly to get rid of that bubbles. Love the blends and the very fine cells that are developing there. I'm happy I put the extra little yellow in there. I don't know what this is gonna do. Well, that looks pretty cool right there. All right. Now it doesn't exactly do an exact mirror, but it definitely gives a very strong impression of the other one. Did that little speck come back? Might have. That's looking pretty cool. I'm going to take some details when it's at this state too. Oops, sorry. All right, guys, until tomorrow. Later. All right, it's been about 9 hours. I can't handle it. I had to take a peek. I don't think these cells are gonna move much longer. So I figured I'd come in and give you a quick tour. I am super happy. Love, 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 love that blend right there. That is so pretty. Yeah, I like the brights a lot. I keep mentioning that. And that little complex area where it's really nice and dark with the cells around it, and then it goes out to the blends. Really happy with that. A little bit of sparkles from the micas that are in the gold. Very, very cool. So I got some pictures of before and after for the curing. Okay, I don't know where that little guy came from. Got a little blue speck in there. I thought I got another blue or another speck out earlier, but that one just came in from I don't know where. It's not a bug. But I got some before pictures when I just poured it, and there'll be some after pictures as well. Especially with projects like this that move around a whole lot. I'll do some before and after pictures just so you can see how much it changes. Alright guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, but hit that bell and get notified next time I put something up, because it could be bright like this. Later y'all.